Good morning, friends. This is Vikram Korde, Assistant Professor of Agricultural Economics, Kikyaw College of Agriculture, Nasik. In this online learning session, we will be discuss on what do we mean by cooperative marketing, which are the types of cooperative or marketing societies, structure of the cooperative marketing societies, and functions of the cooperative marketing societies in detail. So first is the definition of the cooperative marketing. A cooperative marketing is a voluntary business organization established by its member patrons to market farm products collectively for their direct benefit. Means in cooperative marketing societies, many farmers many farmers together sell their product collectively for their direct benefit. So types of the cooperative marketing. There are three types of the cooperative marketing societies. First is the single commodity cooperative marketing societies. Second is the multi-commodity cooperative marketing societies. Third is the multi-purpose multi-commodity cooperative marketing societies. First focus on single commodity cooperative marketing societies. So they deal in the marketing of only one agricultural commodity, name itself single commodity. So this involves in only one agricultural commodity. They get sufficient business from the farmers producing that single commodity, because in this production of that agricultural commodity is more, so that single commodity cooperative marketing societies involve only single agricultural commodity. The examples are sugar cooperative marketing societies. Second is cotton cooperative marketing societies and oilseed growers cooperative marketing societies. These are the examples of single commodity cooperative marketing societies. Second is the multi-commodity cooperative marketing societies. So multi commodity cooperative marketing society deal in marketing of large number of commodities produced by the members such as food grains, oil seeds and cotton. Most of the cooperative marketing societies in India are of this type. So in multi-commodity there are the large number of commodities. Third is the multi-purpose multi-commodity cooperative marketing societies. These societies market a large number of commodities and perform such other functions as providing credit to members, arranging for the supply of the inputs required by them, and meeting their requirements of essential. So in multi-purpose multi-commodity, they deal with a large number of commodities. Also they will providing credit to members, arranging for the supply of the inputs required by them. Means they carry many functions, so it is called as multi-purpose multi-commodity cooperative marketing societies. So uh, then we see what is the structure of the cooperative marketing societies. The cooperative marketing societies have two tier as well as three tier structure. So the pattern of three tier structure is as follows. First is base level. So at the base level there are primary cooperative marketing societies. The societies market the produce of the farmer members in that area. They may be single commodity or multi commodity societies depending upon the production of the crops in the area. They are located in the primary wholesale market and their field of operations extends to the area from which the produce comes for sale, which may cover one or two tahsils, panchayat samitis or development blocks. Second is the regional or district level. At the regional or district level, there are central cooperative marketing unions or federations. Their main job is to market the produce brought for sale by the primary cooperative marketing societies of the area. These are located in the secondary wholesale markets and generally offer a better price for the produce. The primary cooperative marketing societies are the members of these unions in addition to the individual farmer members. In the two-tier structure, the societies perform the functions of district level societies by opening branches throughout the state. Third is the state level. So state level is the apex level. At the state level, there are apex state cooperative marketing societies or federations. These are state level institutions serve the state as a whole. Their members are both primary cooperative marketing societies and the central cooperative unions of the state. The basic function of these is to coordinate the activities of the affiliated societies and conduct such activities as interstate trade, export import, procurement, distribution of imports and essential consumer goods, dissemination of market information and rendering expert advice on the marketing of agricultural produce. So these are the various marketing functions which is carried out by carried out by at state level. So functions of the cooperative marketing societies, it is very important. The first function of the cooperative marketing societies is to market the produce of the members of the society at a fair prices. Second is to safeguard the members for excessive marketing cost and malpractices, to make credit facilities available to members against the security of the produce brought for sale. So these three are the very important functions of the cooperative marketing societies. Fourth function is to make arrangement for the scientific storage of the member produce. Scientific storage, that is warehouses, to provide the facilities of grading and market information which may help them to get a good price for their produce. So standardization and grading also provides cooperative marketing societies. To introduce the system of pooling so as to acquire a better bargaining power than the individual member having a small quantity of produce for marketing purposes. Seventh function is to act as an agent of the government for the procurement of food grains and for the implementation of the price support policy. Eighth function is to arrange for the export of the produce of the members so that they may get better returns. These are the functions of the cooperative marketing societies. Another function of the cooperative marketing societies is to make arrangements for the transport of the produce of the members from the villages to the market on a collective basis and bring about a reduction in the cost of transportation. So you know that in marketing there are more than 50% cost is of transportation. So cooperative marketing societies also arrangement for the transport of the produce of the member from villages to minimize the transportation cost of the farmers. Last is to arrange for the supply of the inputs required by the farmers such as improved seeds, fertilizers, insecticides and pesticides. These are the very important inputs. So if the societies give improved seeds, then production is more. Fertilizers, insecticides and pesticides also very important role in the production of the crop. So cooperative marketing societies arrange for the supply of the inputs required by the farmer, which minimizes his cost of production or cost of cultivation. So friends, in this way we can complete the very important topic, that is cooperative marketing. The types of the cooperative marketing, that is single commodity cooperative marketing societies, multi-commodity cooperative marketing societies, multi-purpose multi-commodity cooperative marketing societies. Then we also see the structure of the cooperative marketing society, that is base level, regional or district level and state level, and the functions of the cooperative marketing societies, which is very important. So friends, in this way we complete the cooperative marketing society chapter. So thank you friends, thank you very much.